Edith Sifuna, and I work with the Center for Health, Human Rights and Development. And today we have been in Ngangata with a community dialogue, part of the commemoration of the 16 days of activism that started on 25th of November, and it will go on up to 10th of December. So this whole week, as the Center for Health, Human Rights and Development, together with Reproductive Health, we've had engagements with our communities in Kapchora. We first started with engaging young people to talk to them about their sexual reproductive health and rights, about gender-based violence and how we can prevent it. Then we had an engagement with cultural, religious leaders, parents and the district leaders, discussing about the same issue of young people accessing sexual reproductive health information and services, but also how can we prevent violations against girls and women within the Sebei region. So today we have been in Ngangata with a community dialogue with the people of Ngangata, discussing the different challenges they face. And we have had a representation from the sub-county leadership and also from the district leadership, because the people had information, they had feedback to these people and the action they want to take. So when we are doing the 16 days of activism, this year we are doing it under the theme of Unite, Unite, then Invest to prevent gender violations against all women and girls. And this is an annual event that is commemorated throughout the world, where we are trying to sensitize communities, create awareness, come up with actions to ensure that we prevent violence, all forms of violence, to ensure that we eliminate and prevent all forms of violence against girls and women in different societies, whether in rural communities, in urban communities, whether young people, whether old people, but as long as we are able to come up, join as stakeholders, sensitize communities, come up with strategies and interventions that can help us to eliminate any forms of violence against girls and women. And most people will ask, why don't we talk about the men? Yes, when we see culturally and traditionally that the men are more entitled, they're the ones that access education, they're the ones that have land, they're the ones that marry the women. So you see that at least they're at a stage of privilege, which some women do not have. Most people see their young girls as property, that after school, it is a source of income, so they are going to get money because they are going to pay dowry. And we see that boys are more prioritized for education as compared to the girls. So that's why we are focusing on the girls mainly, and also the women, because we see men are empowered economically, socially, which some women are not. So that's why we are focusing more on the women and girls, that how do we empower them, how do we ensure that the community does not segregate them, that we create unity within the community, and we see that everyone is catered for, their rights are upheld, but also they are protected against any forms of violence. Yeah, thank you so much.